Okay, so here's where we start to play. Um, this is, I've got this toy, and you can see as we're walking towards the road, she's wanting to grab the toy, and I'm not trying to make her not. Now I let her grab it, and when she pulls on it, I'm not pulling back on the toy because I want to encourage her to feel empowered and like claim the toy and enjoy squeezing it and not feel like I'm trying to pull it out of her mouth. So all I'm doing is letting my hand hang limp, like my whole arm is like a suspension bridge kind of, and I'm just letting it kind of flop around. And all I'm really doing with the toy at this point is not letting her take it out of my hand. That's all. I'm like, when she's pulling there, that's all her. When she stops pulling, I just have my arm all limp. And when she's pulling, I'm just kind of having my arm be super limp, but I won't like let go of the toy. So she's got her mouth on the squeaker ball. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's making squeaker sounds. And so what I'm doing at this point is like letting her engage with the toy in an excited way. And so here's where I start to create a little more excitement. And then I wanted to create boundaries. So I was waiting until she got amped up enough that I would create the boundary. And it's no big deal. Now I put the toy back, but I don't want her to get it just yet. And right around here, I start to give it to her again because she did perfect. So now her reward is just more play. So now I get her excited and let her have the toy, and she can do whatever she wants with the toy, but I'm just going to keep holding on to it. And that's kind of the rules, and she knows that's what's going on at this point. So she's totally having fun within those parameters. She's like, I don't care if you want to hold on to the toy. It's more fun that way sometimes. And so I'm just kind of loosely have my arm hanging there. She's chewing on the toy and having fun. So creating a boundary with her there, like that, it's just real subtle mind communication where she's enjoying playing with the toy, but she see how she's placing her body next to me. Like, all this stuff is going to make the walks better. All this stuff adds up. These are like the bottom layers of the foundation. It's like she's like reprogramming her brain right now. So I have the toy, she loses a little interest, so I start swinging it around a little bit, get her excited, and then just tell her to sit, and then give her the toy and let her have it. She puts it down. See what she starts to do is she starts to smell the part where I was holding. Because remember, I was saying she's real nose motivated and dogs are real nose oriented. So she smelled where my hand was, just kind of see if there was anything to learn from that. And she's losing a little bit of interest. There's some car backing down the street, so just kind of change gears a little bit. I don't want to be like shoving the toy in her nose trying to get her to play that way. That's not what we're doing out here. The toy is just a tool at this point, not. So I'm letting her kind of do her curious thing with those cars. I'm not. I don't have the agenda of like, no, we're playing. It's like, nah, we're training her, and the toy is part of it. So now that that car drove away, I think we start playing here again. Yeah, I start squeaking the toy and get her attention back on the toys, to have her run around a little bit, enjoy and jump and play. And when she catches the toy and stuff, I just let her have it and let her kind of drag me around a little bit, but not too much. So I wanted to get out of the way of the mail truck, and then I saw he was stopping there, so just keep playing with her. She's real good about undoing her paw when it goes under the leash. She's like real smart about that. So now she's getting a little more focus on the mail truck, so I give her the toy, and giving her space on the leash, so she's learning. I want her to figure stuff out. Like if I had a real short leash and was just dragging her around everywhere I wanted her to go, she wouldn't be learning anything except how to get drug around on a leash. By using this real long leash and alternating between real short hold on her, like right now, you know, I have it pretty short, so if she wanted to run over to the mail truck, she wouldn't get far. But then at other times I can give her, like, I think it's like 9 feet long or something of space to run around in a big old circle, so she feels free and happy and can come to me on her own volition. So I really enjoy using these long lines. A lot of the better dog trainers really just use a long line and that's it, because that's all you really need. If you want to get into the more advanced stuff, you can use a remote collar, which are super helpful when they're used right. But leash is where it's at. So now she gets the toy. But see, look, when she puts it down, watch what she starts to do here. She's like smelling where the mail truck went, you see? And now she can't smell it. She smells its trail where it went, and now she's smelling its tires. Like literally, like right where its tires were. She smelled, because there was a new smell from the hot rubber where it was sitting there, and then she comes back over to me on her own, see? And this is kind of just what we're doing. It's like we're working with her state of mind, not her body. And you can see how her state of mind is just, I mean, it's not like she got tired out in that amount of play. So it's not like you're looking at like a tired dog. You're just looking at a dog that's a slightly little bit calmer. And that's the goal with the trainings. And every time we'll make a little bit more progress. So I hope these videos were helpful. Okay, take care.